Hi, this is Annie from the ADHD Minimalist, and I'm here with Sam. You want to say hi, Sam? All of our cats have names from the Lord of the Rings movies, so this is Sam. We have a Rosie, and we had a Frodo. He's actually ran away, so we don't know where he went. He's on a journey, I guess. But today I wanted to look at my bathroom, and I've been thinking about making a video in here for a long time, and then I clean it up, and then my family makes a mess in here right away, and so I feel like I haven't had time to film anything when it's actually clean in here. So I got an idea to, what I wanted to do was to kind of declutter in here and pick up a little bit and sort of show you kind of the reality of what it's like sometimes to have 5 people using the same bathroom, and also to to just show that, you know, it's not, even if I declutter a lot, my home isn't always perfect, and nobody's home is always going to be perfect. And if you declutter, the good thing is that you have less stuff to manage, so that the mess is not going to get completely out of control. Your mess is confined to all the things that you have, and so it's easier to tidy. But let's see here, let me start over. What do I want to say here? What I want to say is that the good thing about decluttering is that when things do get out of control, it's easier to get them back under control, because the amount of stuff that you can get out is limited, and that's because you don't have as much stuff as you used to. So in your wardrobe because it's about to take care of itself. So I'm just gonna have what they say is when you have ice in your stomach, it kind of means that you just sort of wait it out, even though you kind of like would like to get in there and do something or buy something or fix something, but you're gonna wait it out. Ice in your stomach. Okay, I've been saying I'm gonna get started for a bunch of times, but now I'm actually gonna get started. So we're gonna start looking at this, and I mean, honestly, this goes really fast. You know, everybody brushes their teeth and you get spots all over your mirror, which I think is gross. But it's also like people putting stuff in here that also needs to get washed out quite often. And if I have way too much stuff in here, it's really hard to get stuff out and clean. Let's see here. Then sometimes it's just that the kids get stuff out and you need to put them back. I think this came from here. This is just a kit that has all kinds of stuff for your nails, and I'm assuming these are makeup brushes, but I don't really use those as much. I mainly just use all of this stuff in here that's for your nails. But it's nifty because I can keep it in here and it stays in here and everybody knows where to find it. Let's see here. This is, oh, you know what? I was actually wanting some nail polish remover. This is kind of funny that I found this because this one is one of those ones with sponges. So if I get too close and you can't see my head, so I guess I'm still stinks, but it has a sponge in there and you fill this one up, and then my daughter likes this one better because she can just put her fingers in there and get the stuff off. So I'm gonna put this in here and then I'm gonna refill that. It's live for pre-order now on Amazon, and you can go in and order that. That would make me so happy. So it's on an extra special cheap price because I really wanted to make this book available to as many people as possible. So I don't know how long I can keep it at this really cheap price because eventually I would like the book to make some money so I can get some of my publishing costs back. But my main objective is really to get this information out to as many people as possible. And so I just wanted you guys to be one of the first to know that it's now available to So this is really good product because it doesn't really ever go bad. So I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Other than that, I have a toothpaste lid that I don't see a container for. And I seriously laugh at my family sometimes. I mean, where I keep the new, what's supposed to be new toothpaste, sometimes there's half-used ones in there too because everybody keeps getting them out. I don't know if it's just that people want different kinds or if they just can't find what they want. Although I think it's pretty obvious when you've got toothpaste laying around all over the place here. This one we can't really get anything out of anymore, so I'm gonna toss that. But here we had 5 opened toothpastes, and I think there's more that are open that I just put somewhere else because I couldn't handle having them all out all the time. But people just keep opening new things. But anyway, so maybe you just need to have a place if you're like me where all of this gets open, where you just take some of them away and put them somewhere else. But this one, there's 2 of these that are actually fluoride free. I've honestly gotten a little bit worried about all the fluoride that we're getting in our bodies because it's technically a poison, and I don't know if we're probably consuming more than we think we are. Some of it's in the water, and they don't really put it in the water in Sweden, but we do have a higher level of fluoride just naturally in our water here, so we are getting fluoride, and I don't know that it's really necessary. The problem is that some of these specialized toothpastes that I really like, for this one's like rapid relief protection against Nina, I wonder that is like when your teeth hurt. I'm sorry, I'm not thinking of the word, but and then this one is like more protection for the outside part of your teeth, the emaille. I'm not doing very good with my English today, and to think that English is my first language. But there's special kinds of toothpaste that I kind of feel like help our teeth, but I can't find them fluoride free, which is a little bit disappointing. But either way, I'm going to keep these because we will use these up. This is pretty old, but it hasn't really gone bad, honestly. It's one of my favorite Mary Kay things. It's actually probably the only thing I have from Mary Kay anymore, but it's the satin hands and body. And my hands get really dry for work, so sometimes I'll put this on, and it really does help. Okay. tampons. Those need to just go with the other pads and stuff. And this maybe should go either get washed. Maybe I can just wipe it off really quick. One of these. Sometimes it's amazing how far people can spit toothpaste. Like, this isn't even usually open and it still had some like toothpaste spots on it. Okay. I need to wipe all these off, but this was pretty much just sitting here. It's just from IKEA and I took the lid off. I don't know, this isn't my favorite cupboard, but it was here and we eventually need to just rip out the whole bathroom. So I'm just sort of, again, like the kitchen and the bathroom really do need to get redone, but because we live in a small house, we only have one bathroom and we don't know where we're going to eat if we rip out the kitchen. We don't know where we're going to go to the bathroom if we rip out the bathroom. So we've just kind of been waiting, trying to figure out. We could either maybe move into an apartment that my husband has at work, but then again, we have the problem of how to get the kids to school because they get picked up and left from here. If we'd have to probably figure out if they would even consider picking up our daughter from another spot if it's just really a temporary thing. But I guess we could just drive her to school. But there's just like a lot of things that you kind of have to make work with the kids and stuff. And in the summertime, I guess we wouldn't have to worry about us getting picked up for school. But then we have the problem that we're either gone on vacation or my husband and I, his job that I actually work for, he owns business. It gets really busy during the summer. And so we can't just probably rip a whole bunch of stuff out of our house and then think we're going to have time to fix it during the summer, which would have been the most convenient time. Anyway, maybe one of you guys has an idea how to fix the problem. Okay, here's another kind of deodorant that honestly has salt in it instead of alcohol, I think. Which, I don't know, maybe not my favorite kind, but it's not bad, so I can probably just go ahead and use this up. I've been trying a bunch of different deodorants that aren't your typical kind that have aluminum and stuff in them, but I think this one is my favorite. I think it does have alcohol in it, so if you want something, yeah, it does, that it's alcohol free, then this wouldn't be the thing, but I didn't really care about the alcohol. I was more worried about the aluminum. Oh, and here I have really, really high sunscreen because I feel like if I'm out in the sun all summer, I start to get spots. So I started using that. And then we have some different lotions, honestly, good grief. Combination to oily skin. Okay, I think this is going to go in the maybe pile. I'm just going to put it in here with the stuff and I can think about it or ask my kids if they want to have it, if I don't want to have it. I'm going to actually try this on my hands because I'm not doing a good job of using it on my face, but my hands are dry a lot of the time. So, okay, this is just going to see if I like it or not while we're doing this video, and if not, I'm going to toss that, I think. Let's see here. Then we have, oh, this is something that I don't really buy anymore, but I was just going to use up. It's sort of a foundation, but it's just sort of like small balls that turn colors when you put it on, and so it sort of is supposed to match your skin tone better, like one size fits all. It's supposed to blend in, but I kind of feel it's a little bit on the orangey side, but I think I'll probably just use it up. It's I don't know, it's okay. I used that for a couple years and now I think I found something better. So here, this is Sun Face Fluid. And this is actually a sunscreen, but it's also mattifying. And I think I had another one that I thought it started to smell old, but I think this smells fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that and just try to use it up now as the sun is coming out more and I'm gonna need more sunscreen. Okay, then we have, what else do we have in here? What is this? Oh, this is a face wash, which I've had in here, but honestly, I usually use this in the shower. So I think I'm gonna put this over here, although I still need to go through that, but. Oh, and this is what am I doing actually? Putting that up in the lid, I guess. This is a face mask, and I still use this. And this is vitamin C, which I sometimes use instead of lotion on my face, but I really like this. Oh, and then I have these deodorants. it's like this silly thing. I think one of these my son started using, and then he gave it back to me, and then one of them I was using. Or herbal spice. It's the same kind. But these are actually quite good. They're the kind that I think that don't have any alcohol, and they don't have any, no aluminum either. So you can look at this one. There's a friend of my mom's who makes these, and they actually work really well. I think it's some kind of clay in them that I think somehow helps. So a lot of stuff like this that doesn't have any alcohol or aluminum, I don't know that they help, but I felt like these helped. So I'm gonna try to use that up. Oh, and then we have, here's another one that's pigment control, but it's tinted, and it's also a sunscreen, but I kind of felt like it was a little bit too dark. But on the other hand, after the summer, this might be perfect. So I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit, and if I don't use it all summer, I'm gonna have to throw it, because at that point I definitely won't use it at all. Oh, and this is a triple oxygen instant energizing mask. I honestly really like this, but I still have a lot in there, and I've had it for a lot of years, and it hasn't gone bad either. So I'm just gonna keep using that every once in a while. Then here we have, I have nail polish that's supposed to let your toenails breathe, or your fingernails, because I feel like otherwise I get gross nails if I use regular nail polish. And it's not the most exciting color. I would really like to have red, but this was the only thing they had at the store. And then we have some essential oils, peace and calm, and stress away. Let's see here. I don't know. I think this one is actually like used up. Okay, this one seems to be empty, so we're gonna toss that one. This one's okay. I don't know. My mom had a phase where she gave me a lot of these, and I had a diffuser that I used for a while, and then my diffuser broke, so I haven't really been very good at using those lately. Although I did take some along on one trip when I felt like my kids were stressed, and just kind of like rubbed it on their arm a little bit and a little bit here so they could smell it. Okay, I think this toothpaste looks like it's about a goner, so I'm gonna say goodbye to that. Oh, another face mask. And again, this one, it's sort of lasting forever and ever and ever, but I still use this every once in a while. Day cream, combination skin. Have been using this. Let's see if I can use it up. The problem is I seem to keep buying new things if I'm not like 100% satisfied. It's like it works, but it's not maybe my favorite. Then I'll buy another one, and so I keep opening all of these packages. Now I'm the culprit here. Sometimes it's my family that opens stuff, and sometimes if it's like my own products, like face cream and stuff, I keep opening them, which is not very smart. Okay, here we have, oh, and there's one earring in here for some odd reason. I keep losing earrings. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so I have 2 earrings. And these are nail clippers. Again, I think I'm just gonna put these in here and go through all this stuff, because that is one thing that most organizing experts agree on, that if you don't put things in the same spot, you get more of them because you don't remember what you have. So I think this might be a case of that, because I had stuff in that black case. It's here. And then I found some more stuff in that jar, remember? And now I found some more stuff in here that all has to do with your nails, cutting your nails, or like makeup brushes and stuff. So honestly, I think I just need to lay it all out and see it together, because then I have a better idea of what to keep. This is a necklace with a safety pin on it. And I should probably clean this up. Again, this was just some kind of random container. I guess I'm gonna put this on. I don't know. It's one of those magnet necklaces. I'm not very good at using jewelry, honestly, but they act like these are good for you. I don't know if I can really tell the difference though. Some makeup. Honestly, I haven't really gotten around to unpacking. Let's see here. Oh. Since we got back from Rome, we went to Rome, my husband and I, on an anniversary trip, because our 20th anniversary is coming up. It just happened to be convenient to go before our 20th anniversary. But I packed some of this stuff in a toiletry bag, and I still haven't got it unpacked. So sometimes to make things a little bit more fun, I will maybe take it up to the upstairs and watch a video or something while I'm doing this. And if nothing else, I could go through some of this stuff, and I have some videos that I need to watch to learn some stuff about some book things, because I'm publishing a book, and if I don't get some of these videos watched to learn some of this stuff about some of these platforms soon, then I'm gonna probably get behind with my launch date and stuff. So sometimes you can do two things at once, and that's convenient. Okay, then this I don't think has been used at all, so I don't know. Either I could use that or my husband could use that, I think. And a lice comb, actually just threw away one of these that I think was maybe a better kind. Oh, here's another one. My daughter honestly just had lice. I think I'm gonna toss this one. It looks pretty gross, honestly. Sorry. This one is a much newer one. But we got back from our trip from Rome, and we realized she was full of lice. Actually, my husband's sister realized it when we were gone. She was gonna cut her hair, and then she was like, oh, we gotta take care of lice. So she spent, bless her heart, like half a day or something trying to get the lice out of my daughter's hair. So then we've been combing with this and like putting shampoo and stuff. So I probably need to keep this. For some reason, the lice at the school just seems to keep going around and around, which is partially a good thing because it means that we're having less pesticides on the fields and stuff, because that's what was killing the lice before. It was almost extinct. And now the lice in Sweden is coming back, which means the food is better, but it's kind of a pain for our parents who have kids in school still. Okay, I'm just gonna put this back in the travel case. This is my son's or my husband's, I think my son's. And honestly, I'm not really sure where to put this. I think there's some more of this kind of stuff up there in one of the baskets somewhere. So I'm just gonna put this down for now and see if I find the rest of it, because there are more pieces to it. Okay, this just keeps falling off of this thing is what I use to hang wash sometimes. Like if you don't want to put it in the dryer. At least in Sweden it wasn't really a thing to have a dryer until kind of recently, but after our third kid I could not keep up with the laundry at all, and so we ended up getting a dryer. So I don't use that as much, but sometimes I feel like the dryer ruins my jeans and certain things. If it's stretchy, sometimes it kills that spandex. So it can still be a good idea to hang some clothes. Oh, you know what? I think this is where this is supposed to be. Maybe we need to find a box for this instead of a bag. Put that in the bag to ask my son about later. Oh, and here is some more lice stuff. Honestly, I was thinking about maybe putting some of this in my own hair, but then I have to sleep in it, so I haven't actually got around to doing it yet. I don't know, because you people say lice and then you kind of think, oh no, my head itches, but it's probably just psychological. But I was thinking about treating my hair just in case, so maybe I should just go ahead and do this one of these days. But then I have to sleep with a hat on and this in my hair all night, which is kind of gross. Okay, some kind of label for returning something, which I don't even know what that is anymore. Some kind of book that I wanted to order. What do we have here? Oh, this is from the pharmacy. And I don't think I need this either. Most of the stuff you get from the pharmacy, you can't return. Unless this was, no, I take this back. I do need this. Because we bought a pump bottle of lotion that does not work. We can't get the lotion out. Even if you take the lid off, you can't actually see the lotion because it's under this extra lid thing. So I think this has to do with that. So I'm gonna put that in my pocket. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, up here, these are just hair ties and bobby pins and stuff. And I think I'm just gonna keep these as they are. Mainly because they break pretty easily and we lose them and stuff. So it's probably too much, because I found when I was decluttering, we found those in my kids' rooms, we found them in my room, we found them, I had them up here, I found them somewhere else in the bathroom too, and so now I've put them all in the same spot. So it's probably more than we need, but we will use up that stock pretty soon. Let's see here. Again, how far can you spit with your toothpaste? That's not very good. Okay, then we have, what else do we have here? This is my stuff mainly. I bought a couple of these and I've given them to the kids, and I think they gave them back to me eventually. They don't like the lids, but it's usually like just natural ingredients, and so it's good. It's a good product. And they all came from different places. The original one was this one. It was the Swedish military that made it, and it was just clean products. You could fry your food in this. If you didn't have any oil, you could put it on your lips. You could use it as lotion. And so then all of these other things are kind of like knockoff versions of that. And honestly, these days they actually put vanilla in it, so you can still fry your food in it, but it will have a slight taste of vanilla. But then I have this Carmax stuff, which I hate it. But I did have a cold sore and I'm getting another one, so I might have to start using this again. But I usually put this in the medicine cabinet because I don't feel like this is something we want to use every day. So these are going to go over to the medicine cabinet. Okay, this is actually empty now, this part. Now, here's another really funny question. Like, what is up with all of these toothbrushes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I had one over there, 10, and my son's 11. We have 11 toothbrushes out for 5 people. That's really crazy. I know that one is my son's, and these are my daughter's. This one I've been using, but I've been using it for a while, so we're going to toss it. But what are these? These, whose are these? I don't know. These two don't look like they've been used at all, and maybe these two have been used. So, I don't know. My husband and I can probably use these. Hopefully they are clean and fine. Nobody's been scrubbing the toilet with them, but usually we don't go around scrubbing the toilet with the toothbrush. Oh, here's another one of those like take care of yourself things. I honestly need to pluck my eyebrows, so maybe I will do that when I'm done cleaning here. All right, what else do we have here? We have chapstick. Honestly, not sure how good this one is because I can't really see the ingredients on it. But my daughter came in here with some makeup yesterday that she said she didn't want anymore. So that was one of them that I thought maybe I would use that up. But then we have Cloudberry facial mask. Sometimes I use stuff like that, but not like super often. And this, I love this. It's Dr. Lip. I've had this for a long time. And it's really, really thick. Lanolin. Ooh. And so I feel like it does a really good job of moisturizing, and it moisturizes for a long time, and it's a little bit goes a really long way. So that's been one of my favorite things, honestly, to put on my lips. Or if your nails, your cuticles need cream or something, that's really good for that. Or if you have a really dry spot somewhere, you can't like put it all over yourself, or you would just be like covered in some kind of like really thick thick paste, almost like a thick paste, but it eventually goes into your skin and it really, really helps. Okay, these are the 2 lipsticks that I have right now. They're not really my favorites, but I ran out of my favorite kind, and I honestly, when I went back to the store to get more, I couldn't find it. So unfortunately, they might have gotten rid of it. These are concealers. This one's actually for under your eyes, but I kind of use it for other stuff too. And this is like spot concealer. Like if you start breaking out before your period or something, it could be useful. Okay, I'm just gonna move these for now. So we need to keep those. And this, there's a magnet. And again, I don't have no idea why this is here. So we need to put that needs to go somewhere else. All right. Purifying hand gel. Here's more hand gel. See if I can get this. I do have a thing above the toilet here where I have some stuff that we use that fit in there. So that was a good thing. Okay, this is my hair product, the curl cream. So I do need to keep this. It's kind of a really big bottle, so it might fit inside the cupboard actually if I move some stuff around. Sometimes it's just the size of the bottle that you don't really know where to put it because it doesn't fit anywhere, and so you end up with stuff up here least I do, because, I mean, I don't know why I bought this big of a bottle, but I still, it's taken me years to use it up. It's still like probably got this much left in it. And I don't really want to get rid of it because I don't like to waste stuff, and it still works. I just don't use it very often. Only maybe if I need to put my hair up or dress up or that kind of thing. And so it's still here and it's still sitting up there. Okay. Aloe vera, this we use mainly in the summer, and it's about to be summer, and more hand gel. Or hand sanitizer, I guess is the right word. Okay. Oh, good grief. This is starting to get kind of weird. But here's another one. I seriously must have gone to town during Corona and just bought 10 tons of hand sanitizer, and so we're still trying to use it up. I used to really like this, and I probably still need to use it every once in a while. Sometimes I'll use it to like rinse off my retainer, because really, really romantic. Both my husband and I, we have retainers because we grind our teeth, so we go to bed and we're like, good night, honey. You can't hardly talk. But, and I brush it in the mornings, but sometimes I kind of feel like it's good to put some more like a sanitizer thing on it, and this is pretty good for that. But on the other hand, this does have fluoride in it, if I'm correct. Yeah, with fluoride. I would like to try to find some without fluoride, because I kind of am worried about how much fluoride I'm getting in my body and my kids. So I'm going to keep that until I find something to replace it with that doesn't have fluoride. Okay, this is hair. You spray this on your hair. It's salt spray, I guess. So this, I spray sometimes on my curls, and that works as well, and this works. And honestly, if you're in a pinch and you have really curly hair, sometimes I just put cream rinse in my hair when I'm in the shower. Like I wash my hair, maybe I'll put some cream rinse in, and like a ton of it, and rinse it out, but then I'll put some back in my hair before I get out of the shower without rinsing it off. And you might get like a little bit of a wet look if you put on a little bit too much, but honestly, my hair, because it's curly and it maybe tends to get frizzy, it just sort of soaks that up. And so the next day if I sleep on it like that, it's not gonna look wet anymore, or like I have like all this products in my hair. It just kind of goes into my hair. And so I sort of started doing that sometimes if I'm gonna save time. But then in between, like the days that I don't wash my hair, because I don't wash my hair every day, then I need something like this to put in it. But that's just a tip. If you're at a hotel or something and you forgot your hair products and they have conditioner there, just leave the conditioner in your curly hair. Oh my goodness, sorry. I was actually going to get rid of this, I thought, before I got in the video, but I didn't. I forgot my retainer is still here, and now it's on film. Other than that, oh, you know what? I was actually wondering if we still had any of this the other day, and it was right in front of my face, except it was behind something. But this is dry shampoo, and I thought maybe my teenage daughter would like to use this sometimes. So I will ask her about that. Oh, so that's going in that bag. This is actually my daughter's, and she thought it smelled nice in the bathroom, but we're out of the liquid, so I promised to buy her a refill. The question is, what do I do with this? I need to clean it off, so maybe I will run it through the dishwasher or something. And then what do I do with the dishwasher stuff? I should probably have a dishwasher bag, I guess, at this point. I'll run it through the dishwasher, and then I will see if I can get another refill for her. Honestly, in Sweden, it's not as easy to find refills. If I went to Walmart where my mom lives, they would have a whole section of different kinds of smells and stuff and refills. It's a little bit hard to find here, so I might have to see if I can go online and find it. Let's see here. Okay, this is something for dandruff, and I think this is my son's probably, so I probably need to ask him if he's using that. And a comb. I try to keep all of the combs and brushes and stuff in the same spot. They're actually kind of behind the camera. And again, this is for curly hair. Like, I'm just terrible about buying new products before I've used something up, and this is okay, but it's probably my least favorite of the three, and I think this one might be my favorite actually. But again, like, there's quite maybe 3/4 of this one left, so I think I'm gonna try to use this stuff up. But again, I need to probably give myself a deadline. That's what I usually do if I'm maybe not eating something up, or I'm not using up a product, or sometimes even clothes I'll put into quarantine, which maybe we shouldn't use that word anymore after Corona, but just put it in on trial into the storage room for a while and write a date on it. I don't do that super often because usually I feel like it's easier to, like, if you think of your drawer, you have usually the things that you use most of the time that are in the front of the drawer, and the stuff that you're not using very much is at the back of the drawer. Or you can tell that if you haven't done wash for a while, everything that you've been using for the last couple of weeks is in the wash, and so whatever is left in your closet is stuff that you're barely using at all. So usually there's ways to tell if you're gonna use something or if you like it or not without putting it in the storage room, but you can do that. You can just put it in there and see if you miss it at all. And I did that recently with just a few things, and I pulled one shirt out of there to take with me to Rome, but I don't think, I never even used it when we were in Rome. I don't know. So maybe it's time to just let that one go, but I didn't even use it on vacation. But I'm gonna give myself, I don't know, a month maybe. So by June 1st, if I haven't been using all 3 of those hair products, I might just need to get rid of one. And maybe the same for the mouthwash. I'm gonna give myself until the 1st of June to find another kind. So because I don't really want to use that one, I'm just kind of keeping it because I know that I might need it until I find something else. And because we live like an hour away from the city, excuse me, I mean, we do have 2 towns, one in each direction, that have a lot of things, but sometimes they don't have as much selection. So maybe if you wanted mouthwash, maybe this brand has like 6 kinds and they might only have 1 kind or something. So sometimes you just have to go to town or order it on the internet. Sunscreen, I'm gonna keep this because it's almost summer, and I have a bottle of melatonin that sometimes I use this, or one of my kids, but not all the time. But I found out it was kind of nice to put it in the bathroom because if the kids wanted some, our kitchen is upstairs, so I had all the pills up there, and then I had to run upstairs all the time to get one for them. So that's sort of why it's in here. And honestly, I should have had a bigger cupboard. Maybe I can just show this to you. Well, I'm not really sure where to pick this up at. Okay, but see, there's a cupboard there. It's not very big. Oh, let's put something down. Sorry. Okay, so I have some extra products here, and then there's some baskets and stuff up there. And actually, when I got rid of this, that thing with drawers that I had, it was actually over back on the other side of the room, but I had to put some of the stuff that was in there in here, and then like some of this stuff was in there too, and it's not maybe the prettiest solution, but just kind of put it up there for now. So I did get rid of some decorations, which I should probably show you. I think I'm just gonna put that in there for now because I definitely need to keep that. And let's see here. So see, here are all of my bags that are in the corner, and let's see here. Actually, I haven't thrown these out yet because I thought maybe I would show you. But here were some shells that I had need to get dusted. They were on top of that cupboard. And here's another one. And these are stuff that I collected on trips. And a third one. So they're kind of fun to have. Oh, sorry. I'm just like found some stuff to pick up. This could be useful actually. I don't know, one of my daughters was using this, and then she brought it to me and said she was done with it. So maybe I can use this somewhere in the bathroom. But what I found was that one way to get some other stuff to fit in this really little bathroom was to get rid of some things, which were actually just decorations, because these don't really serve any other purpose except remind me of good memories. So I can't have these in the bathroom anymore. I don't think I'm going to throw them out because, I mean, these are from trips my husband and I took to Thailand and Cambodia and stuff, and before we were married, and then again like trips that our whole family took where the kids collected shells in California and Florida and stuff. So I don't necessarily want to get rid of these. I just need to figure out what to do with them. I'm not really sure yet. So I'm probably gonna just put these in their own bag for now to get relocated. Let's see here. Which bag was the relocation bag? I think it was this one actually. So those are just gonna go in there for now. And honestly, okay, now I have like, keep getting stuff out and putting stuff on the floor. So this is just getting worse and worse in here. But honestly, I just thought I would show you what happened to my wash. This is not really any fun, any of this. But I put some towels by the washer. This is kind of a no-no. You do it and then the rest of your family thinks it's fine to throw stuff on the floor. But those were really wet. And then my daughter's gym pants and stuff were also really wet. And so I didn't want to put it in there because I've had once or twice when the kids put something wet in there and I didn't know it was there and something molded. I'm sorry, my voice seems like it's about to go today. But so then like everybody started putting stuff beside the basket instead of in the basket. And it's also a lot of wash. I usually try not to have this much left to do, but I've been working a lot. So I've been getting up at 5 in the morning to have time to eat and get to work by a little bit before 6. And I don't always get up that early, honestly, but we had some intensive days at work, and that's what happened. Then was getting home after the kids were home from school, and so then it was like into making dinner and stuff, so I haven't had as much time just to focus on the house. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do, actually they tell you not to do these these sheets with the towels. This is sort of a satin cotton, I think, or something. They feel really good, but apparently you can't wash those with towels. I was just about to do that. Okay, well, I don't know if I have any more towels, so this might just be a little load, but either way. Oh, you know what, this one, my daughter spilled something in her bed the other day, and so it's like, I think she was trying to drink hot chocolate in bed, which I don't know why she was doing that, because I don't usually let her do that, but I think it was that I was still at work, and she just thought, well, I'll do that while mom isn't at home. And then I found out in the evening when I was going to put her to bed that she'd spilled in the bed. So that was kind of gross. But anyway, I'll have to start this a little bit later when don't have a video going, because this will be really loud. But what I like to do is to just like mix all kinds of different colors and use this. I mean, at least if it's something new, because that saves a lot of loads. I mean, you don't have to do 10 loads if you can put a bunch of colors together. So sometimes I do this, especially if I have something that's red or pink or something that's new. I'll use like a big scoop of this if I'm going to mix that with other things. Otherwise, I just use this, and honestly, we wash our hands with this. I can clean the bathroom with this. I can wash clothes with this. I can clean in the kitchen with this. So I really like this product, and if I don't have stuff that I think is going to bleed on other things, then I'll use this one. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not really sure if you can get this in America, but if you can, I recommend it. It smells good too. Okay, let's see here. Anyway, so like I was saying, like the reality is, even if you declutter and stuff, sometimes you're going to end up with messes like this. I mean, my daughter spilled on her sheet, so I have 2 sheets. And before I started this video, I actually washed her blanket, which was in this sheet. And so that is hanging upstairs trying to get dry. And yeah, so suddenly things just exploded in here. My other daughter spilled on this. It's actually just one of those. It's kind of like a blanket, but it has arms and stuff, and she just likes to cozy in that in the morning because she's usually really cold. So that's also taking up 10 tons of space. This is also my wool sweater that I sometimes still need, but I think maybe we can start putting that stuff away now because it's getting warmer here in Sweden. But like I said, it's sometimes it's not that much stuff. It's just, it's a lot of volume. But this just kind of got out of hand, and it can happen really, really fast. So don't feel bad if things get out of hand every once in a while. If you've decluttered and you don't have that much stuff in your house anymore, it's not going to take you that long to get it straightened out. And then again, like I kind of have a mess up here too. I just haven't had time to look at this. I've had to work on getting people food and fed into school, and been more worried about the kitchen honestly than the wash. And usually I probably spend more time doing wash, and my husband maybe spends more time doing dishes, because I guess I'm just better at doing wash. But think of this, sometimes I'll just take it upstairs if we all watch a movie in the evening or something, and just fold this. I usually roll up the towels and have them in here standing up rolled, or I have them hanging there, which usually it's more like hand towels that are up there, and the big towels are here. And but right now I even have, this is all just like waiting to get taken care of. It's clean, but I washed and dried this. It's a blanket, but it gets so much cat hair on it right away, so I've been kind of waiting till I need to wash the blanket that's upstairs and then take this one up and switch or something. So I might have to just figure out a good place to hide some blankets now that it's summer, so I don't have to wash them as much. And honestly, this basket is usually where I put, if I don't have a lot of time if I have time, what I do honestly is that I come over here and I get the wash out of the dryer, and then I think, oh, this is my daughter's clothes, all 3 of these. Okay, sorry. Now I even have this thing in the way. That's not supposed to be there either, but okay. So I have 3 of her items here, and I'm just gonna put those directly into her box. So, and then she'll come and get these, and then she will put them away in her room. See, this is the one, my other daughter, that I usually have to tell her to put it in her room, and it's kind of a mess right now. It's really overflowing, so I can't really get anything else in here. So today after school, it might have to be, let's say, take care of your clothes day, honestly. And then this one is mine, and I have the wrong label on here. I should probably relabel it, but I took this one over after my son started going to school a little ways away. And then there's this one, my husband, he usually is pretty good about putting his stuff in his drawers. So I just sort things as soon as they come out of the dryer, which makes things pretty convenient. That one and this one are also, sorry, my youngest daughters, and they're gonna go in here again. But then what I would usually do at the same time is, usually the towels are rolled in here, and I have a few hand towels in here, which right now, like, I don't know, my daughter got this out. She was rolling cat hair off her clothes, which is a good thing, but I didn't give it away. That is supposed to be somewhere else. This is supposed to be upstairs. Like, none of this is really sorted, sorry, but oh, okay. This isn't going very well for me to sort stuff out. I'm just knocking everything down, but okay, let's hear. This is my husband's, and for instance, that's not supposed to be here. I don't know why that's in there. And this is a bunch of what is the right word? Reflex? No, reflex is when you hit your arm and it goes. But you know, like the things that shine when your car lights shine on them, so that people don't run over my kids while they're waiting for the bus. But you don't really need these anymore because it's summer now, so this might need to just go with the winter clothes. But usually I'll have some kind of hand towels in here and the main towels in here, and they're all rolled, and I'll just roll them directly when I get them out of the dryer. But as soon as you get a little bit behind, you start getting more and more behind, and then you kind of have to take a few hours one day and just sort of get back on track, which is kind of what I'm trying to do today. But again, so if I didn't have time, I would just kind of throw the towels in here. This shouldn't be here at all. And then in this one, I can throw any other clothes or items that need to get sorted, so that all of this stuff honestly just is waiting to get sorted. But the bad thing is that they're on top of all of the socks right now. So I mean, it's like you do one thing wrong and it just sort of spirals. This is my daughter's, and that's my daughter's, and this is my husband's. So if we just get some of the stuff out of here really quick, I can show you. See, this is what I do with all of the socks. They're not really supposed to be in here though. Let's see. I can't even get this out of here. Okay, I'm gonna have to have 2 hands for that. But I put the socks in here and I don't fold them unless I just see that there's a match when I take it out of the dryer. So if it's really, really obvious this is a match, it's right here, I'll just put them together and put them in the right person's box. But otherwise they go in here, and usually, see if you can see that, it's hanging up there beside the mirror. So I have these 3 sort of basket buckets type things that I am sorting stuff into. So even if I kind of things get hectic, I know the socks are in one place, I can take them and sort them if we're going to watch a movie or something. And the clothes are here, and I just need to sort them into the other baskets when I have time, and the towels are over here. So you have some sort of structure to where things end up, even if you don't have time to do it right away. But I really, once I start get things back under control, I really try to do it right away, because it's just so much nicer to have it in the correct spot right away and looking nice. So let's see here. And like these things, honestly, these are pants that I kind of felt like, well, I could wear those one more time before I wash them. And right now the wash is kind of exploding, so I might actually try to wear those tomorrow and the next day and then throw them in the wash. And another thing, like half of my daughter's bikini, and I've been waiting for the other half to come out of the wash, but it hasn't come out of the wash. So I think I might have to realize at this point that this one is probably got separated, and I don't really know where the other half is. So I'm just gonna put it in there for now so we find the other half. So anyway, that's kind of what I do as far as wash and stuff. And like I said, I just kind of moved some stuff around. Like I had a basket up there that I wasn't really using much, and so I ended up putting all of the pads and tampons and stuff up there, which my youngest daughter can't reach it, but she doesn't have her period, so it doesn't matter. But then if I have my period and I know that I need them all the time, then I sort of put a few in a little basket over here by the toilet, and then when I don't need them, I usually try to just put them back so that they're not out all the time. The other thing, that is for socks that are not, I can't find the matches to. So mismatched socks, mismatched gloves, anything else that could possibly get mismatched ends up in there. And then when I've sorted all of these socks, then I will get out that one, and I will just double check that there isn't anything in there that matches what was in the wash. And then eventually I just throw stuff away, because let's face it, sometimes you just lose socks and you can't find the other one. And sometimes my kids will wear mismatched socks. They call it rock the socks. And just sort of like a celebration that I think it might have started out as a little bit of a celebration for Down syndrome, and some of these, like, I don't know if you call that a disease, but it's just slightly, it's something that's slightly different, but just to like encourage people, like, it's okay to be different. And then people were encouraged to wear different socks on a certain day. so sometimes my kids will wear socks even if they don't match, but not always. It kind of depends. Sometimes it's just something that they don't like at all, so it just has to you have to get rid of it. Okay, so other than that, see that black thing up there is, I don't know if you can see that, it's up there on the top. That's where I put some of our stuff that we have when we travel, to put toothbrushes and different things in. So that gray case that I had will go up there when I'm done with it. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to continue working in here, and I will try to get a video out to you. Honestly, sometimes when I'm like holding this, I don't know where to look. Like, where is the camera on this thing? It's over there, so I probably should look over there. So I can continue to clean in here for a while, and then I can show you what this looks like afterwards, which it will definitely look a lot better than this. Again, this bathroom is really old, and I scrub it and I scrub it and scrub it, and sometimes I just can't make things look nice. Even though, I mean, it's technically clean and sanitized, it just looks really worn out. So that I can't really do anything about, but I will definitely show you a video here when I've got the bathroom cleaned and under control. And if you have any questions or comments, you can just drop me a comment, and I love to answer those, so I will get back to you. And make sure you check out my book on Amazon. It's called Help My Room Exploded, and it's by me, Annie Icklove, and it's about getting your house under control, and especially like your kids' rooms. And that is inspired by my son, who threw out his stuff and said that it helps his ADHD symptoms to have less stuff in his room. And so that's a little bit about our journey to how we went from having way too much stuff to paring it down, because my son said that he needed that for his health. So that's about it. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. Oh, and by the way, the ebook is really cheap right now. And so it's on pre-order and it's super cheap. So go get that while it's cheap. And I'm going to try to keep the price down even after the pre-order is over. But right now it's a really great deal. So go check it out. Bye. Okay, my daughter came home and actually offered to help me clean the bathroom, so I'm not going to say no to that. So it went pretty quick. I mean, I haven't scrubbed the shower for lime scale or anything this time, but we have hard water, so I have to do that sometimes. But honestly, this poor bathroom's about on its last leg. We have the water boiler in there, and it was leaking and stuff, so we had to just open up the wall. But anyway, if you kind of look away from that stuff, this is sort of what we came up with. There's the shower and the sink. I still have stuff upstairs I'm going to sort this evening. All of those products that I wasn't sure if I was going to use. So I have my two different laundry things. I do have some stuff for whites on top of the washer because I don't use it very often. And then, I don't know, for now I just put these containers back. And then I know I'm going to keep the hair products. That's my toothbrush and my husband's. And then, like, I figured that the toothpaste went well in that container, and I am going to have to put a few things up there because this bathroom is small, and I've gotten rid of a piece of furniture in here that was storing a bunch of stuff. So I cleaned this out. I know I didn't do this on the film, but I didn't throw much away from here. I think maybe something was already empty, and some things didn't belong here, but then we ended up with this. And these little things, travel things, my daughter takes them to school for when she needs to wash her hair after gym. And they don't have gym class every day here, so she maybe only needs that twice a week. But anyway, otherwise sometimes we don't get stuff like that from hotels or travel things used up. But it's a good way to use them and keep her from taking too much space in her bag with all of the shampoo and things. And here you see above the washer and dryer, I have some like special laundry stuff for wool, and some stuff for whites, I think. And then maybe one thing was for washing the kids' winter clothes if they were coated with special stuff. And then of course some balls and some dryer sheets, which I guess dryer sheets aren't always necessary. I only use them if I have to, but so I bought a box that's lasted for years, like 3 years, and I'm not finished with it. But that's what's up there. And like a hair dryer and a curling iron that we use every once in a while, and some things that my husband uses, like a thing to shave his hair off his head, that kind of thing, a razor. And then we have, I'm about to start the wash, but I didn't start it because it makes a lot of noise. And when I got that full, I could actually get all of the rest of the wash in the basket, although it's kind of still overflowing, so I'm gonna have to do some more wash. But I got these baskets organized, so maybe you can kind of see what I'm talking about now. So it comes out of... Hej gumman! Ja, jag ska göra det alldeles strax. Jag ska filma lite och så ska jag hämta saker. My daughter's organizing her room and she wants some boxes and things for there, and I told her I would go out. Anyway, I need some boxes too because I didn't know what to do with all of the... There's another toothbrush. Well, we need some jars to put the toothbrushes in, but all of the new toothbrushes are out of the containers or the plastic that they came in, and so I need to find some kind of a sealed container to put those in that actually fits somewhere, because the one I have it in was a little bit too big. But but anyway, so the wash goes into the washer and the dryer, and then I take it out of the dryer and I try to like roll the towels right away so that they look like this, and then those are the hand towels, and the rest of the hand towels are up there. Although I do have several hand towels in the wash too. I think we go through those pretty quick. Honestly, in Sweden they would have a name for every person and they would each have their own towel, and one would say guests. But I'm from America, and so I don't know, I just kind of gave up on that plan. It's really smart if you have corona or something, but when there's not a lot of virus going around, I just use one. I change it all the time, so it might sometimes only go like one day if we're all home, and then I'll change it, so that gets changed a lot. But and then the socks go up there, and I don't match them right away, I'll just match them later. And then anything else that I don't have time to sort into those boxes goes into that one. So that's about it. And then these over here, all of those, that's everybody's personal responsibility to sort it and take it to their room, so I don't have to do that, unless of course it's like my one daughter, I have to tell her and sometimes help her, but everybody else in the family pretty much just takes care of their own thing. And that's my mishmash and their mixed socks that don't have any matches or gloves or whatever is up there. So I just, honestly, if I find stuff that goes into any of these boxes, I just throw them in there, and then I sort it later if I'm really busy, or the best thing is when I can just take it out of the washer and just roll it and sort it right away. And so then most of the time it looks like this, except I probably have socks up there because I don't sort those right away, but just did that recently. So anyway, that is about it. And I'm gonna go see if I can find something to put the toothbrushes in. Have a great day. Don't forget to check out my blog, ADHDminimalist.com, and look at my book, Help My Roommates Split It, on Amazon. And you can even follow us on Pinterest or Instagram. Have a good day. Bye. Just one more quick thing. I just wanted to encourage everyone to leave a review on either Goodreads or Amazon. If you buy the ebook and you like it, that would just be so helpful, so that Amazon knows who is interested in the book and who to show it to. So thanks in advance if you do that. That would help me so much.